Hello and welcome everybody to the 1970s. Were you around in the 1970s? I was born in the late 1970s. I want everybody's opinions, okay? So while I'm yakking here in front of the camera, think about custom clubs. What does that mean to you? If you get custom fit, are those considered custom clubs? It's like an off-the-rack suit, you get that tailored, but does that make it custom? Whereas when you get like a bespoke suit made to, or not just like fit, but like made to your specifications, is that more custom? Like, where is custom in the golf club world? Well, I got red dots instead of black dots with ping irons. Therefore, those are custom fit for me. Where does it fall? And if you say full custom, what does that mean to you? See, it's different for everybody. So I'm interested to hear your thoughts. And some people don't like the idea of custom fit. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So think about that. So Kenneth Smith was making, clubs through the 30s. I've seen catalogs from the 30s of Kenneth Smith clubs, custom clubs, all the way through the 70s. And then they sold the company. Obviously, when you age out, it's kind of like, let's move on. So in my opinion, the 70s was just the pinnacle of that Kenneth Smith custom club era. Absolutely stunning. Just loved it. It reminded me of, right there, I just reminded myself of The Princess Bride, where Miracle Max talking about like a mutton, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. And the tomatoes are nice and ripe. Oh, sorry. All right, I get distracted. Kenneth Smith. Let's go have a closer look at this on the review table. As usual, we're going to start by looking at the club's sole. So you can see it has this corseted, really narrow-waisted aluminum sole plate, 4-screw sole plate. On the toe, we have the wood number 1, Kenneth Smith, the brand, and then handmade for you, Kansas City registered trademark. Absolutely lovely. You'll notice that we have an F. Johnson. It looks like there's a D over here. I'm not sure what that is. Draw bias? No idea. Anyway, F. Johnson, whoever you are, thank you for ordering these clubs. They're absolutely stunning. And you'll notice that they are pinned. And if you look at it right here, you can see how it kind of swells forward. It's almost like there's onset towards the face. Pretty interesting. Look at the character of this wood, like the staining. Oh my goodness. This has so much character to it. I really like it. As we spin around the skirt, you'll notice there is an aft weight here, very much like you would find. It looks like there's a headless screw here as well. On something like a Power Built. I know some Wilsons, Hagens had stuff like that. And then up here at the toe, just absolutely lovely. Kind of rounded a little bit here at the toe to bring it back. So you get some extra weight out there. Pretty interesting. Pretty straightforward grooves. We have a bullseye strike pin right here. It looks like it's actually nested. So it looks like there's a piece of metal. And then inside it looks like there's actually a headless screw holding that in place with this white face insert. Very nice, attractive looking club. These look like aluminum. This looks like an aluminum ferrule with a little piece of plastic or rubber in between. Looks really nice. You can see where it flakes off. It is actually like silver aluminum, just with this goldish, bronzish finish around it. We move up the stepped steel shaft. No labels, just my reminder from the 1970s. And this is the grip. This is a Victory grip. Grip right, swing right, Victory grip. Golf Pride, USA, what does it say? Jumbo grip. It's pretty hefty. To make it even more jumbo, I added this Gamma wrap. This is a tennis wrap. I actually, not a sponsor, but I really like Gamma pickleball paddles. One of my favorites. I don't, have 3 of them or anything. I like the grips. They feel good. Anyway, should I do pickleball reviews too? Anybody interested in pickleball? Anyway, I recorded the range session earlier and that Gamma wrap was on it, so let's go watch that footage. Kenneth Smith, look at this awesome custom Persimmon. I love the gold finished aluminum ferrule. This thing looks very much like a Power Built. HB Power Built with the little weight in the back. I know other companies have done that, like Wilson and stuff. Kenneth Smith Custom Club. No complaints about the grip. I have this, what is this? Golf wrap? Gamma golf wrap. I know Gamma makes, tennis, pickleball equipment. Steel shaft. It looks very normal. It doesn't look huge, not super forgiving. Let's take a little warm-up shot, a little fairway finder here. See what we can do here. All right, so we can, instantly play this. Very comfortable. 10 miles an hour slower than my normal drive swing speed. But it is a Persimmon, so even if I do swing a little harder, it's not going to go. All right, so let's try speeding that up just a little bit and see what happens. I think I hit that one fat a little bit. With these low tee heights, I need to remember not to. I can't come up at the same angle I do with my big driver. Yeah, that's pretty normal. When you hit the heel, it's going to close that face a little bit more. All right, let's try that again. And let's not hit this one fat. It makes a good sound, though. It's really quiet. That one did not look like it had a high launch angle, and it looked like it's going to slice. Yeah, 242. Oh, wow, with a Persimmon. That's pretty impressive. Look at my club path. Oh, my attack angle is 1.2. All right. Let's see if we can straighten that out a little bit. Wow. Oh, no, carry is 221. That's what we're looking for. 221 carry. With a Persimmon, that's good for me. All right, try maybe a couple more. Did I pull that one a little bit? It felt a little pulley. Definitely pulley. Low spin bombers because look at that rollout. Oh, it's not showing my spin. That's right. We went total. We went smash factor and total over spin. All right, let's try another full swing here. See if we can straighten this out a little bit. Wow, holy smokes, those are the best numbers I've ever seen from a Persimmon. What is going on here? That's crazy. A 235 carry with a Kenneth Smith. Wow, I can see why these caught on. Let me know if you played these. That firing pin right there sure feels good when you hit it out of that firing pin. Kenneth Smith. So this feels amazing, out of this world amazing. It sounds better than anything I've hit in a really, really long time. It looks stunning. What do you want me to, I'm trying to think of a negative. I'm really racking my brain. Okay, I got it. No, it was easy. It's not available in the Sears catalog, and it wasn't a Pro-Line club. It was just a custom club for rich people who wanted a nice club. And if that's the most negative thing I can say about it, give me a set. Send me all your Kenneth Smith clubs. This is amazing. So this was the era when McGregor, the amazing McGregor, okay, the 70s, was having kind of a Persimmon shortage. They're like, we have all these orders for drivers, all these woods, we just can't, where's our Persimmon? And so they switched to laminate through the 70s because they had such a huge volume of stuff they're selling. So if you're looking for volume in pro shops, go buy a McGregor laminate. Nobody stopped. What about Wilson laminates? What about Walter Hagen? I have a Walter Hagen set. Go get some Walter Hagens. Lovely laminates. Oh no, but you wanted to play with a Kenneth Smith custom Persimmon? How dare you, vintage golfer? You see, you guys, sarcasm. So, to me, when I think about 70s desirable sets, especially of woods, this is right up there with the best of them. To me, I have a lovely, I think it's a 70 76 or 78 Ben Hogan Persimmon, I forget. It might be 80s. But either way, I have some lovely persimmons. And I'm like, well, I'm not sure I would play those over this. I like it so much, and it performs really well. You saw the data. It's not, significant or anything, but my little collection of hits right there. So this is it. Get this. Now, at the beginning of this video, I asked everybody who was watching this video, let me know your thoughts about custom clubs. There's a special place in my heart for custom clubs, and let me explain why. I'll tell you. Okay, so this is my equipment journey. I've told parts of this before. I'm going to give you a little bit more detail. I've been holding back because there's some things to be reviewed I don't want to review just yet or reveal. So I started off with, you guys have heard the story, Grand Rapids, Michigan. I went to the Mission thrift store and Goodwill and just grabbed some hodgepodge clubs. I think there was a Ping Zing, there was a Ben Hogan 3-iron or 2-iron, I forget. There was a Wilson 2-iron or 3-iron, I forget which ones was which. So I had some like forged blades, I had some cavity back blades. I don't remember what the filler clubs were. They were just a hodgepodge, right? And then I had a Northwestern aluminum driver. I think I made a video about it, the titanium matrix. It's not titanium, it's just aluminum. They might have sprinkled a little bit of titanium powder into their aluminum, but it's just an aluminum head. And it was Slice City because I was new. So that was what I started with. And then my second set, I was in college, okay? And I have a knack, okay? I build 200-gallon aquariums, I do woodworking, I was always good with my hands. So I'm like, I'm gonna build a set of clubs. And so I built a set of Callaway X16 Tour knockoffs. And it was terrible. And the irons were, I was like, but I learned a lot from that first build. I'm like, all right, now I'm ready. And so my second iron set was actually a brand from Golfsmith that I'll probably make a video about, and I still have them. And so I custom built a set of irons and some woods. Look at these bad boys right here. Fairway woods, snake eyes, python. What? That's right. Here, let's bust out this 5-iron, or 5 wood. Did I say 5-iron? Look at this thing. I'll make a video about this too, probably. But it did a couple of things for me. Number one, instead of just trying to always like swap out clubs, which ironically I still do today, for college, this stuck with me. This set stuck with me for the rest of my college days, all right? And so after, a year of practicing with the same clubs, I finally broke 80. I remember, actually, I shot 80 first, and I broke, 80, and I was hitting in the 70s. I was never a scratch golfer. Don't get excited, okay? And I was just like, wow, you know what putter I was using? Yeah, my Mission or Goodwill, I forget which one I bought it at, but the first putter I ever bought was this Ping Zing at a thrift store in 1999 or 2000. Was it 2001? It was right around the year 2000. I just found this and I was like, oh sweet, Ping's supposed to be, my buddy was like, Ping's a good brand, buy that. I'm like, okay, and I used it. So what happened with the custom clubs, it's weird psychologically, right? So I built this set. Everything except for the putter in that bag was custom built by me. And I chose the shafts, I shafted them, I gripped them, I spun these ferrules on acetone and polished them, and so I was like, sweet. And what that did is it made me love these clubs enough that I kept them for more than a month, 2 months, more than a year, 3 years, 4 years. I was playing these clubs. So yeah, I hit 80, then I broke 80, then I'm hitting in the 70s, and I was pretty consistent. Not the best, but pretty consistent. It's funny how that psychological effect does that. For me, anyway. It's like, oh, these are custom clubs. I'm not just going to replace them willy-nilly, Now I'm back to my old ways of, ooh, look at pretty and shiny, I want to play these. Ooh, another pretty and shiny, I want to play these. And so I just play different things all the time. My bag hasn't been the same for more than a year, ever, since I put these on the shelf, okay? So custom clubs, is it more than just psychological? Like, I thought I fit these really well for me. And I adapted well to them, whether they were custom fit or not. I would say I really learned how to play golf with these irons. I say irons, with this set of golf clubs that I built, custom for me. They weren't fit by a pro or anything. I just made them myself. So, special place in my heart. Are they the best clubs ever made? No. Are they worth anything? No, these are worthless. You go try to sell these on eBay, worthless. But for me, something special. I'm going to hold on to these. I'll make a video about them because I love them. So I'm excited to read your thoughts about whether it be your experience building clubs, custom club fitting, what you consider a custom club, because they don't really make custom clubs like they did back in the day. If you wanted to adjust the loft on this, Kenneth Smith and his crew would take a plane and plane it, or a chisel, or sandpaper, or a file, or a rasp, or something, and they would work it by hand until they got you the loft you wanted. Swing weight, shaft flex, all of it. You want your name stamped in it? Get your name stamped in it. What do you want stamped in it? You know, custom. These were real custom. Now it's just like, oh, we're going to unscrew the hosel adapter and spin it this way and that way and then tighten it back down and you're ready to rock and roll. I miss this era. And I can see how you could fall in love with these. I could see how you would spend a little bit of money on Kenneth Smith clubs and it could improve your game, whether it be psychological or actually the physical clubs themselves. One of my favorite topics. I love thinking about this and just custom clubs, so fascinating. As usual, shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much for your support. If you'd like to join us on Patreon, $1 a month gets you in. And it's just, I put some behind the scenes pictures and videos up. It's just general support. Another way you can support the channel is by visiting my Amazon shop. I'll put a link in the description below. I am an Amazon associate. I make proceeds from qualifying purchases. Thank you everybody for watching. You're the best YouTube audience on the planet. I really appreciate you. If you like this, please subscribe. I am the Vintage Golfer.